Hey everyone, today I have the 3 start decks for the brand new Digimon Card Game. There's Gaia Red, Kokaitis Blue, and Heaven's Yellow. And this brand new Digimon Card Game was just launched this month to go alongside the brand new Digimon Adventure anime. And a lot of people have been really excited about this new card game, so I also was very interested and decided to check it out. So let's have a look here and have a look at all the cards that we get with these start decks. Okay, so this would be the Gaia Red start deck, which is focused around red colored Digimon. At the back here we have these cards that explain the rules, and the memory gauge, which is red to fit the theme of the deck. So putting that aside, here we have the actual card deck. So let's start going through it one at a time. First we have the Digitama card, Garudamon. This card, like all Digitama, has an evolution skill. During your turn, if this Digimon has 4 or more evolution sources, it gets plus 1000 DP. And this start deck comes with 4 copies of Garudamon. And as you can see here, different from the main cards, Digitama have a white background with a Digitama on it. That differentiates them from the regular Digimon cards. Next we have Piomon. 4 copies of it. And after that is Agumon. This Agumon has an evolution source skill as well. On your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. So this is a good effect that can be used for Digimon that you evolve from this Agumon. Next is Jericho Mon, a very powerful level 3 Digimon, but no effect. Next is WarGreymon. And here we have Garudamon. This Digimon has the ability Blocker, which allows it to have attacks from other cards redirected towards it by resting it. And in order for this card to attack, you have to pay 2 memory. Next up is Greymon. This gives Digimon evolved from it security attack plus 1, which allows a Digimon to check another security card. There's only 2 Greymon in this. Next we have Garudamon. In this card, when evolved, during this turn, one of your Digimon gets plus 3000 DP. And we have 4 of Garudamon. Next is the first rare of the set. You can tell it's a rare by the gold holographic border around the illustration. You can kind of see that in the lighting here. Metal Greymon's ability is another evolution source ability. When this card is blocked, you get plus 3 memory. So this is a very useful card to have as your level 5, because once you get up to a level 6 Digimon, you'll be able to gain a lot of memory every time it's blocked by your opponent. So we have 4 Metal Greymons in this set. The next rare in the set is Ho-Omon. This is really interesting because Ho-Omon's artwork takes up most of the card, so you only see a little bit of the gold border around it, but that really makes the artwork pop, kind of. It's very cool. This is, as far as DP goes, it's a very powerful card, just as powerful as this set's WarGreymon, but it has no ability. But it's very cheap to evolve, so this will be a very powerful hitter. And finally here we have the main card of the set, the super rare WarGreymon. During your turn, for every 2 evolution sources that this card has, you get security attack +1. So for this WarGreymon, if you evolve it up all the way from Koromon, you'll be able to check 3 security cards with a single attack from this guy. It's a very powerful card, and you get 2 of them in this start deck. Next we'll move on to the Tamer cards, including the rare Yagami Taichi. This card gives you +1000 DP on your turn. It's a very useful card, and like all Tamer cards, it stacks, and there's 4 of them in this deck. If you get all 4 of these out on the field, all of your Digimon will get a big boost in power every time it's your turn. So it's very useful. Next is Shadow Wing. Let's see here. During your turn, one of your Digimon gets +3000 DP. Or if this comes out as a security card, the security effect is that until the end of your next turn, all of your Digimon get security attack +1. It's a very useful card. On your turn, you can give your Digimon a power boost, or if it comes out as security, it gives you security attack +1 for all your Digimon. And there are 4 of these in the deck, and they're all cheap to play. They're only 1 cost. So that's a pretty good card. Next up is Starlight Explosion. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, your security Digimon get +7000 DP. And when it comes out of security, it's the same thing, but it's just for that turn where it comes out of security. So this is a very good card defensively. It buffs your defense and your security a lot, so it makes your opponent very wary of attacking your security cards, because there's a high chance their Digimon that attacks will be destroyed by Digimon that are boosted by this attack. There are 4 of these in this deck, and it's another cheap to play card. It's 2 costs, so this is another very good card for this starter deck. Next up is Giga Destroyer. Giga Destroyer destroys up to 2 of your opponent's 4000 DP or less Digimon. And its security effect is just to activate the main effect of this card. This is a very good card for just taking out some of your opponent's weaker Digimon. It's a bit high of cost to play, but it's very useful, especially if it comes out of security and your opponent still has Digimon to attack with. 2 of those are in this deck. And finally, the last card that we'll be looking at is Gaia Force. And this card's effect is very simple. It is to simply destroy one of your opponent's Digimon. It's a very powerful card, and due to that it has a very high cost. It's of 8. But if this comes out as a security card, it's a very big game changer. So, really useful. So that is the Gaia Red starter deck. So I'll see you next time where I look at the other 2 decks, Cocytus Blue and Heaven's Yellow. Thank you very much.